We're just about to get started. I'm almost ready on the other side, too, with the YouTube and all that. So let's see. Alright. Nice. And we've already got that up. Making sure I'm still muted. Yep. Popping out the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. Alrighty then. Alright, so let's get started. We've got a bit of an adventure today. I know I promised that last week that I was going to have a stream on Sunday and then on Monday. And neither of those happened due to an incident with my cat. She ended up getting injured and I spent most of my evening... yes, Shast Freud. But anyway, we ended up at the vet hospital for over 6 hours on Sunday, and then on Monday, I wasn't feeling it. I was incredibly exhausted because I barely slept that night after the incident with the cat. She's doing fine now. In fact, they finally got her bandages off. She's walking around and having fun and doing all cat things. But, for a while there, yeah, she had this really inconvenient bandage that I had to keep making sure she didn't remove. And today she started getting out of her third bandage. And eventually the vets are just like, you know what, she's healed enough, the stitch is holding, just keep an eye on her, so she's good. But that also means that I didn't have the time or the energy to do the promised stream. I'm intending to do one tomorrow. I know I've got some guests coming over, but they usually go to bed pretty early. Some of you are already in the chat. But you guys go to bed pretty early, so I'm probably going to do that stream on when everybody goes to bed. And just because I'm a night owl and everybody else is early birds. So, look forward to it. I want to get it done. I want to do it well. So, I want to make sure we have the time to do it. So, it's probably going to be late. It's probably not going to be live. But, we will have to see. But with that in mind, let's actually get started with Wildermyth. It's already 7:44. Let's go ahead. So as usual, I'm going in here looking at our legacy, just looking at all the new heroes, well not new, but all of our old heroes from the past. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to add some more there today after we complete the campaign. Prophet Field, huh? I wonder what happened there. Alright, so let us go here. So yes, Zuria, she was the one that betrayed the party and joined the Deepist Cult. So, yeah, we're gonna have to go and find out what's the deal with that. See what she's up to. See what they're up to. And for that purpose, we are going to have to send someone to scout these deep tunnels. And we've got a few different people that we could choose. You know, we got Kine Oat, we got Drees Lomwell. I'd also like to point out that Zuria literally has her full family here. Her husband, Kine, her daughter, Drees, her son, Runlek, or Runlek, however you want to pronounce it, and her grandson, Rochelle. So, we've got a full contingency here. Full family of Lone Whale Oats. But, with that in mind, we also have Senia, Denim, Quail, and Raytheon. And soon, we could get someone else by recruitment. At this point, I think we want to recruit someone from the Legacy. So let us get... We don't need to send everybody. Let's see, we got Raytheon, Quail, and... let's send Runelak. we'll have Dries, Kine, Senia, Dedham, and Rochelle. Yenvish. But no, we're gonna look at the legacy at least. Not sure if I have any more magic rings to put on people's, fingers. So we got Gorkus, we got Lima, we got Celian Tormil, and Wardstar Arla. But all these people are pretty low level. We only get one. Let's see, so Quail, Raytheon, Runelick. They could use a Gorkus. Oh, we can also give him Celian. Either way, we can get Mythweaver. You know what? Let's do it. Let's give him a Gorkus. No, let's give him a Celian. He loses less if we recruit him. Quail and Raytheon went into town amid a hum of tension and talk. Ethereal hold always this boisterous? Celian Tormil's just slain a monster! Something got all the way up here? Nasty thing was trying to creep up from the field. Celian took care of it, though. It was something to watch. It was gross! He had the young and old tucked away before the beast even got close. Very sweet about it, though. Managed to not scare the children. Oh, I was voicing him. Where is he now? Out by the barns, keeping kids from poking the carcass. You want to use a stick to poke it, fine, but it has to be at least as long as your arm. Nobody touch it. I'll know if you did. You'll get a rash. They're at Ethereal hold then. Well, just the one. So not at the moment anymore. Just when you settle down and get the garden started, fate has other plans. Sounds like you've got quite a knack for taking them down, though. We're looking for that. We? Railground Star. Boars of LIght. I've heard of you. Celian Tormil. We've heard of you, too. Recruit the man! Secure site completed. Seeking answers, sorting through lies. How much will we ever know? 2 ingots. And a star slate Tasman. Gives extra warding. Who needs it? Looks like Quail has the lowest right now. So she gets it. Alright, Celian is ready for adventure. Alright, so we could send someone here to explore this this tomb, this tunnel, and they're gonna be gone a while. I feel like we should probably send someone who's experienced. Because, yeah, that's going to take 144 days, so we're not going to get to use this individual. I feel like we should probably try to level up Dries a little bit. Rochelle as well. If we send him, he's not gonna get much. Sinia's good, but Dries... Let's send Dries. Done. And then... we will send... those over there, and then we will scout here with the remainder. Oh, well, hello. Love has blossomed. Orlin Pig Wood has been healed. And Draven infest this site. Alright, let's send these, Quail, Raytheon, Rinlick, and Celian. Attack! Outside of Arkham Tannery, a breeze rolls through the treetops. Jeez, why is it that wherever I stand, the smoke follows? Ah, the wilderness. The campfire always picks a chosen one. Let's hope the wind keeps up. Anything to mask our approach is welcome. Zip. Let's try a little scout snout. After it, hurry! Steady there, we don't have our gear ready, or a plan, or... we'll lose the drop if we don't move now, and then it gets to blab to its friends about us. Do we go, or do we prepare? Personally, I prefer... okay, we'll do that. Well, the footballs and stepping brush fade away. Now they're going to know we're coming at best, and at least we're coming with our heads shaken out and our weapons pointed straight. As they approach Arkham Tannery, they feel the pinpricks of reptilian eyes watching them. All doors begin combat open, but we have our +1 armor and warding, so honestly, this isn't that bad. We're fighting 2 stumps, a gore lord, a terror bird, a diva, and a haunt, a stormthroat, and 2 darts. Come on, drop an event. Barrel, trough, brazier, barrel, barrel! If you guys understand that reference, let me know. Because I'd be quite delighted if you did. Ooh, he hits hard! Nice! Nice! Got the Gore Lord. Stomp! Dart! I love his ability to counterattack stuff like that. Haha! They're all dispirited now. Nice! Celian seems to be really doing well. Ooh! Not bad. I hobbled it! Man, I'm just critting up a storm today. Hey! Man, archery is really... ow. Is really useful. I'm really glad we chose that one. Yeah, crit! Burn! Burn all the things! Stop blocking! And also, stop healing. Seriously. Hobbled 3, not bad. Not bad. This is not a bad team at all. Ooh, look at that cane. That's a nice looking staff. Looks good on him, too. Dart, high strung. The monster is now stronger. Prepares a shot after every turn, even if they attacked. Oh, dear lord. I've never seen that upgrade before. If we find anything, it's mine. Dear lord, dude. Don't be greedy. This party's so slow. And now it's on to the next challenge. Hides, too. And we get some Tiger Shine Pauldrons. I feel like Rulak, because he makes so many shots, should definitely get this. Comet Cypress Timberland has been revealed. Strength 8. You know what? We're gonna patrol first. Not that I'm not confident I could take him, because I probably could. Name it Justin, huh? Ah! No! No mush rocks. Ah, I get it now. Yeah, no mush rocks for you. It has been cleared of infestation. Now we're going to assault Copper Floor Earthworks in Justin Timberland. Mind your step! Why do Deepists always have to be so deeply underground? Funny you should ask. Olivia the Traveler wrote that, "Hey, come check this out." What'd you find? I'm not sure. But whatever they are, they're blocking the way forward. Oh no! They look like some sort of fungus or mushrooms. What's the problem? Some mushrooms are deadly. Look closer. As they watch, a small creature scurries past them into the cluster of fungi. What's that smoke? I don't know, back up! I think it's spores. The cloud envelops the creature, which struggles briefly, then lies still. Ah, maybe we should go around. We don't have time. Who knows where those other tunnels lead? We saw the Deepest go this way. We can't risk touching those puffballs. We would have to be very careful. Yeah, I know. He's the greatest at all the parties, right? So, we have a choice. Do we think we can get through without disturbing them? Or death by puffball? What kind of legacy is that? I think we should find another way. Aw, my lemonade's done. Fire is the solution. It's always the solution. Alternate path it is. Come on, there's a side passage this way. This way does seem easier. About an hour later, are we going in circles? I swear I've seen that stalactite twice already. How can you tell? It all looks the same. You have no idea where you're going, do you? Why don't you see if Why don't you see if you can get us out of here then, if you're so smart? Easily. Follow. Shh. Do you hear that? Well, lucky us. The Deepists. And they've heard us. Quails 4 gained temporary speed penalty. -8 speed, or 0.8 speed. Gained temporary block penalty. -3 block. Oh. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Well, hello there, little one. Oh, hey, I can myth melt. She blocked it, huh? There we go, got some untouchable. Hobbled it. Got her! Man, Runelex's counter is, Dodge? You're literally standing in it! Nice. And now you're gonna keep standing in it because you can't run away. Nice. Brutal is probably the right word for that situation, yeah. Burn! See, the solution really is fire. Fire and having the right tools. Don't heal him! Ow. Nice! His counter caused him to get blinded and countered. Now granted, he still blocked it, but you know what? And then she gets her celestial buff. It all works out. And then he's... Oh, he must have been out of range. Nice! Lots of stunts. I'm liking the way these four work together. Nightmail! Everybody's already at tier 2 armor, so we're just gonna salvage it. You guys good? Yeah, that was the last one. Hopefully that's as we see them in these parts. Let's get out of here. Hey, come check this out. What's up, Raytheon? I don't know. Never seen anything like it. That's an unnecessary amount of mushrooms. Looks like some sort of altar. Hello? Who's there? A cultist? No, I'm not a cultist. I'm Metala. I live in a village nearby. Are they gone? Gone indeed. We made short work of them. Thank the gods. And, well, thank you all. If you're not a cultist, what are you doing down here? I came to harvest the puffballs. I didn't know that there were Deepists down here. They chased me to this dead end. I hid, but they were searching for me. But then you all showed up. The clatter and clinking you made on your way in distracted them. Told you were too loud. Sip it, you. Watching you fight and defeat them was so inspiring. I would like to join you. I want to help protect others the way you protected me. What do you think? recruit! It's not all glory and glamour, but we'll be happy to have you. There's room for you in the Boars of LIght, Madala. Thank you, you won't regret this. Legacy points -2. One child, extra damage. Alright, let's see. So, she's level 0 mystic, and she has a shovel. Let's see what her history is about. She decided to trade in her shovel for a sword. That's still a shovel. She has a shovel and a stick. She's lucky, proud, and gritty. Madala's mother taught her swordplay while good old father gave her lessons in rhyme and meter. Some odd pairings work, and Madala would always be drawn to her opposite. She would often contemplate stars. It was because they were the most untouchable. A soft bed makes for a soft woman. Someone important must have told her. Madala wanted a little more than a crook among roots, a pillow for memories, and a ceiling haunted by planets. I like this individual. But yeah, we're gonna have to be careful with her. She's still rather new to this whole adventuring business. Let's not put in too much effort. Our enemies are probably waiting to retake this place the moment we leave. Wow, cynic much? The Clockwork Tower. Oh, cool! Denim, what's the situation up ahead? You have to see this yourself. Come with me. They're living side by side with Morthagi? Hello, friends! Ah! Isn't the view from here great? You can see everything for miles around. Say, you two look tired and hungry. Why don't you all come on down and join us for dinner? We do a huge communal feast every night, and there's always plenty. Sure. Thanks. Hi, friends! Welcome to Tallbreath. Hi. Thanks. I am not amused. My name is Jeffrey. Okay, that's just creepy. Split up. Enjoy the party, but stay on guard. This feels off. Later. Well, something weird is going on. Everyone is just so happy. Isn't that a good thing? I just saw a woman cut herself by mistake, and everybody just laughed, including her. Maybe it's something in the food. Oh, come on, I just finished eating! Did you check that out yet? What is it? No clue, but it looks like some sort of energy is flowing in and out of it. Oh, my neck. Welcome, strangers! I see you found the Merrymaker! What does it do? Why, it provides the townsfolk with unlimited happiness! It makes them merry! At what cost? Oh, nothing big, just a tiny bit of their life essence siphoned off to power the machines. Now then, don't look so horrified. They all knew the price going in. I have signed contracts. Let me guess. Signed in blood? Alright. Do we decide this is wrong, we have to free them? Do we decide that they chose this, it's not up to us to interfere? Or do we come back later and destroy it? This one is just a chance roll. It doesn't give us an actual percentage, it's just a roll of the dice. Could go well, could go wrong. Two it is! Bye, friends! Come again someday! The people's needs are our needs as well. We should help as we can. Alright, Digital Ninjas, since Chris got the other one, how about you? Which do you wish to get of these three? Hides and fabrics, 2 fabrics, or 2 hides? Number 1 it is. Secure site completed. Please, let's not fight over who gets the item. Heartwood's 1 and 1 ingot. And we get a crow feather cloak. Which gives extra warding, and who needs it? She needs it. He's good. He's good. She could use some. He's good. Yep, let's give it to Madala. Alright. We'll send these 5 over to that place. Outfitter established. Fletch Outfitter provides hides and fabrics. And we'll have the other group, these 4, clear out this location. Returner. Still no sign. Dree's competent enough. Still, it's a long time for anyone to be gone, especially down there. Do we take a look ourselves? I'm saying we need to think about what happens if... Hide your lanterns! See that? Out of the black fathoms, a red star swims towards them. Is it here? Is it her? Is it someone? Later. Sun must feel good! Ask the parched field how rain feels. Ask the chained wolf about the joy of running free. One thing I'll say. Our enemy called himself a king. And from what I saw, he wasn't exaggerating. What did you see? How deep down did you go? Were you ever spotted? The tunnels go forever, and they branch and meet dead ends. They loop and tangle. Who knows how many entrances there are hidden around. At the end of all that darkness, I did come upon... What was it? A kind of castle? Within a huge cavern. A thing of spires and stone, a whole civilization almost. And the Deep King. I saw him. But, dare I ask? I didn't see Zuria. Didn't stay long, though. I'll tell you, it seems almost unreal now. A nightmare world, a land of lostlings, windless and cold. And much as I'm not anxious to leave the surface again, we're looking for a way to stop them, to quench the deepest leaders and collapse their order. I think we found it. So we fight the beast in its den? One way or another, this war has to end. I think this may be our best chance. Alright, so we have our Drees back. But we currently have this stuff going on over here, so let's get our adventurers up to snuff. Lampwood has been revealed. Deepists infest this tile. Let's go. Now, let's not have Drees join. We'll have her just wait. Music of the Deep. Well, this is clearly a safe place. Great loaves of sandstone pile here, under green boughs that block the sun. The pines stand like family gathered to feast. They hide a tunnel mouth in their tangled toes. Careful, no one slept much with that wind going all night. I hear something down there. A hasty procession forms, following denim down into the lair of darklings and deep dwellers. Pulses of sound squeeze up the carven passage. The cave air is dark, almost filmy, leaves its dampened smell on the skin. Sagging notes of a horn struggle to float in here. It's music, ugly sounding. The tune drives and rises, flails and sinks, softly but not far. As they reach the cave's great chamber, the song subsides with a final wail. They witness a hulking, horn-blowing Deepist tossing its instrument into the flames. Daligdan, Agbathakag, Augshivyan Strigastrun. Venom? Shh, I don't know. Unwashed bodies, burning wax and mold. They reek a heady, muddling mix. The Deepist woman fills the small space with her harsh, rocky syllables. Do we observe the ritual, Bektog Daligdan Bektog? Or do we storm in and end it? End it we shall. They charge in as one, spoiling the ceremony. A blue-lit battle breaks out. All heroes +2 damage and potency for 3 turns. And there's a lot of them. 2 horn children, 2 woken slingers, a father fungus, 2 woken, and a merc mother. There's also a chosen, 2 woken slingers, another merc mother, and another merc mother. There's a lot of merc mothers, and a chosen one. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 enemies. He dodged. Wow. Hey guys, guess where you're located? Alive. Boom! No, I can't do that. Got him. Yes, gather around. Bloodlush! Get fired. Got them both. Packed up the deep. Ow! Ow! That hurt. Dear Lord, Rochelle is not in good condition. Alright, Those were not the... That was one target I was hoping for, but not both. He's got quite a bit of range with that. He blocked it. That's just mean. Nice! Good, he blocked it. Nice! You get some temp HP from that. You made the right choice to heal your ally. Because I would have been really mad if you hurt Rochelle more. He's got quite a lot of potency, though. Alright, I appreciate you joining. Wolfheart Sash gives extra health. Rochelle needs it. Oh, and it looks so good on him, too. All these little caves and candles. Hard to seal the appeal, isn't it? Well, let's do a sweep, I guess. They conduct their standard investigation. There are these marks in the ground. Don't know the meaning. Drawn to the strange statue, the charred remains of the horn. Rochelle can only stare and turn thoughts over without understanding. Few nice crates sitting in a dry space. Decent stuff down here, but I guess where they slept? They clear the buried room of what they can use. Silence settles behind them. The light is left to die with time. 2 hides and 2 spell threads. No! Well, we were going to be going into the final battle anyway, and I'm pretty sure they have mush rocks anyway. Alright. Find an item. Yep, Dries is gonna stay right where she's at. Alright, secure site completed. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Quanri Outfitter has proven rewarding. No, please, I want to stay longer. Don't make me go. Stormflint Bracelet. Extra potency. Who could use that? Raytheon could use it. Or Runelike could use it. I actually think Denim could really use it. Yeah, let's give it to him. Alright, we're gonna gather. Wind Eclipse has been revealed. Assault Pit of Wanlia. Alright, this half of the party will go and do it. Shiny! Come I can almost understand what they're saying. Enough to realize I don't particularly want to. Crows are vulgar. Caw! Caw! As if you didn't have enough on your plate, now the crows need your attention too? Caw! Ah! Someone seems to have a lot to say. Can you make out any of it? Almost. Shiny? Shiny, probably. Perhaps it's a compliment among the crow folk. What do we want? 1 or 2? Personally, I want 1. I want 1 a lot. Any thoughts? That felt good. Alright, I haven't gotten a response back, so I'm gonna choose 1. The crow gurgles and hops forward, then flies off. The whole group seems rather riled up. Any discussion among crows is lively. I bet whole families like that. When the crow returns, it places it going. I didn't think that would work. Looks like you're buying the next meal in town. It's not any kind of recognizable. Nobody would accept this as currency. This may be as useless to me as it is to you, friend. Thank you, though. It's nice. Caca! The crows bubble amongst themselves, making lots of cawing noises, then unfurl into the sky, leaving the Boars of Light once again in the silence that looms before battle. Old coin talisman. I'm going to give it to Raytheon. Madala is now a greenhorn mystic! Let's give her open mind. We haven't given her that ability. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 enemies. Nice, a crit. Nice. Nice! Good stunt. I haven't managed to blind her with that. Got him. At least with the layout of this map, it's not so bad. In fact, it's rather good. Fire all of you! Got him! That was a good crit, too. Ow! Celians! Celian really needs to get out of there. Raytheon, I need you to burn them all! Oh no. I have a bad feeling, he can't really move much. Yeah, his speed's too lowered. There we go. At least he's got the myth meld. He's currently standing... Oh, he's just gonna have to wait. Yeah! Go right into the... Okay, yeah, pin it. Now she's got untouchable. No more cover for you. No, Omada! The hit is worse than Model had braced for. She struggles to stay up. Anybody in? If you are, go ahead and pick one. I will say this. It's ironic that the mushroom wizard lady got defeated by a giant mushroom. Going once. Going twice. Alright, let's do it. I want her to live! Another day, perhaps. I can be patient. Not broken, but perhaps a little bent. Omada slips away. Nice! He's pinned. What?! The fire didn't kill it, he warded it? Now I'm mad. That took a bit. Not how I would have liked that battle to have gone. No worries. Alright, what do we want to give Quail? Sentinel, Bard, or Wolf Call? Bard honestly will give a really nice extra stunt chance to everybody. She makes everybody else better. And it's a really solid choice. Sentinel's also good because she's got a great spear. Wolf Call, it's not bad, but other people already have it in our group. Bard it is. Alright, we can give him Ambush, Jump Jaw, Quelling Moss, or we can upgrade his Flame Soul. Now with Quelling Moss, Raytheon has coated his weapons in Quelling Moss. His melee and ranged attacks apply Poison 1. As an action, he can toss a flask of burning moss that applies Poison 1 to all units in an area. So, that would mean that his fire is also poison. And I really like that combo. Ambush, on the other hand, he draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra +2 damage. Go with which one? Because I was talking about a few things. Poison Fire! Let's do it! Moonfell, the Great Axe. That's a question. What is she currently wielding? She has offhand poison, so that's not that bad for her. Let's give it to her. Silverbark Pauldrons. Gives extra block. Makes her a lot harder to hit. I like it. Also, it just looks good on her. Apologies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't do more. Sometimes things go sideways. If I tried harder, they might not have... Not like that. I'm sorry, stop apologizing. Stop. Don't hog all the responsibility for yourself. I've got plenty of my own. Give us a little more credit. We're friends. I'm allowed to say that. Ah, now we have to deal with the Faithful. A new card is added to the Deepist deck. The deck is more dangerous now. I forgot those were even a thing. Alright, guys. Secure an item. A mending path. A passing pilgrim saves Runelag's life. Oh, hey. Opportunity. Trekking the narrow summer roads of nowhere, a sudden illness clogs Runelag's chest, shoots barbs through his veins, rouses him in the night to kneel, heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far, he's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead, it's worsening. Yep, you're being brave, Runelig. But enough's enough. Here, let's camp in this spot. Looks defensible. Raytheon sets Runelig down, then goes off for firewood. Enough to last the night and the following morning. Runelig sips from the canteen. Sunset's not yet close. And, odd enough, that's when a faith-called pilgrim comes down the road. You're bad off, aren't you, Earth Son? You look it. Do you mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? I'm Helios Wearybed. No one worth fearing. A pilgrim of an order that's never been popular. A god who'd never asked to be. Wherever you are, The pilgrim bends down and places fingers on Runelig's pulse. Holds a coin before his mouth, then an ear to his upper chest. I've seen symptoms like these, certainly. Your eyes are still clear. That's good. How long have you... 3 days. Just 3. Who are you? You his friend? Well, that man's suffering from Igokora. Rare disease. Folks get it in summer. A wayward spore. I can treat it, but to cure it is impossible. Or nearly, I suppose I should say. A while later, you're a good man. Helios has administered a small elixir made from water and wild barrowbell, as well as some burnt, crushed mushrooms. He told Runelig to sleep, and he's been in the tent ever since. He'll need more of this elixir. The rest of his life, he'll need it. Igokora leaves husks where happiness was. It's a brutal way to go. You mentioned a cure. And I shouldn't have. It's one of those convenient stories about a miraculous heal-all. Once, long ago, I tried to find it. The journey cost my sister her life. By the time I'd returned empty-handed, the man it would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently, and he'll live longer. No one's deciding how long I live but me. Where's the other side of this story? Oh, you're already looking better. Some constitution you must have. Feeling a lot stronger, and I thank you. But so tell us both, about this cure. Runelig. Oh, Dale, my goddess, my god. He mumbles into the fire a moment. Is this the purpose of my wandering feet follow? If it is, and it must be, I'll trust my feet. I will. Then meets their eyes again. Our paths brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place? They huddle close to the flames as the pilgrim, Helios Wearybed, reluctantly describes a distant place, a harrowing guardian, a legendary restorative. And in summary, since you seem set on seeking it out, please, let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put in your path for this holy duty. You'll need the elixir regardless, and I can teach you how to make it. Alright, so let's go. Let's do it. And we'll send Denim, because why the heck not? Omada has returned to action. Secure site completed. And now it's on to the next challenge. Ingots 2 and spell threads. Gloom glass bracelet. Plus 6 stunt chance. Ooh. Let's give it to Quail. She's obviously got a lot of stunt ability. Let's do it. Alright, so we got Quail and Celian there. The story continues. I've never met a holy pilgrim. Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Runelick's body, but his health has returned little by little with the elixir Helios has brewed. You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? You make a lot of folks curious, I'd imagine. Her cheeks look less sunken. Glad to see you're eating more. They're nearing their destination, an ancient shrine to the sea where the fabled restorative is said to be housed. I remember this forest. It's been all my life, and I haven't returned, so it's almost like she's alive again, my sister. Night knocks them off their knees. A short, salty dinner, a stiff drink, and a draught of medicine. Sleep. They wake to middle of the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious. You asked me yesterday, Runelick, about being a pilgrim. Yeah, but if you... My sister and I told you we went after the cure together. Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. In failing, I lost them both. I was overcome with, you know, so many feelings. Guilt, mostly, that I led my sister, Diana. I led Diana to her death, and for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing. A great cosmic joke. They pack up their camp in quiet and set out again. My sister had a gift for language. Even as children, anyway. Anyway, I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil black stories. But I met my pilgrim one day. Heli, she was called. One of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our god, our goddess Dale. Come, walk with me. It is Heli! Look at it! It's Heli! That's awesome! Heli is one of our... she retired. So now we know what she got up to after she retired. She became a pilgrim. That's all she said. That's all anyone needed to say. I was young still. I'd been torturing myself in the world. The usually sinuous track that winds between the trees leads beneath its rocky overhang into the belly of the cliffside and down. Old Heli taught me about Dale, her god, not to force me to change, but to affix before me a kind of star. Dale is woman and man, thing and idea. All is in Dale, and Dale is in all. Thus wandering amongst all is joy. Keeping a journal of your journeys is worship. All paths lead us where we must be. The whim and the will are no different. All I do is love where my feet carry me. I didn't believe it quickly, but gradually these steps we took, seasons, then years. By the time I came back to my hometown, I wasn't angry anymore, even at myself. Sorrowful, bitter in moments, but aware as I'd never been of all the love I'd been given, all the love I still had a chance to give back. And I... Stay back, Callius. Oh, but that's... Diana, my sister, standing exactly as she stood when it struck her. What's... Come, take a look at this. Return to Donald. Stay alert. This may be our vaunted guardian. What's left of it, anyway. I remember the thing. Sneaking, moving, alive. The terror of its forged fire eyes. Teaches you what terror is good for. Everything can be killed. But by who? This altar looks untouched. So that's the cure? Callius? What do you call this sickness I've contracted? It's called Agakora. The word is generic. It's in this remedy? I don't know. The story is old. A restorative of some kind that could be used to heal any malady. It's hard to compare a legend to a hunk of glowing salt. The book I read described it as a gift from the sea answered with treachery. A single crystallized miracle. Close to the crystal, unless they imagine it, they hear the noises of playful waves and riveting wind. This is why we crossed paths. I'm happy it'll go to you. So, what do we choose? Do we heal Runelek? Make it so he doesn't have Igokora in this game or any future games he's in? Or do we give it to Callius' sister? Gain a new character for our legacy. She will be useless in the final battle, but we will gain a new character. Mechanically, I feel like saving Runelek makes more sense. Emotionally, ethically, I want to save Callius' sister. So what do we choose? What do we give him? Who do we cure? Alright, sister it is. Runelek lifts the crystal off its threads his knuckles with spires of light. So what, you have to eat it or something? The light feels damp. But someone else has first claim. Runelek? Where's he? Courage like yours deserves another chance to burn. Here's hoping this glowy rock's as magical as it's supposed to be. Oh no, Runelek, it won't... Or I don't think it... We'll see. Runelek holds the crystal close to the stone woman. He forms and forces all the weight of his will into a single idea. A miracle, reversing whatever changed cold rock from once warm skin and muscle. Icy, radiant slivers drip from the crystal's core. Sound to all of them becomes warped and blue. Gloms and layers of light find invisible cracks and filter beneath the woman's stone flesh. The crystal in Runelek's hand shrinks to nearly nothing. Another glance finds it entirely dissolved. One last wave of crashing brilliance submerges them and drains away. A briny smelling mist clings to the air. Diana, are you? Halius, you're... No, you're too old. I'm much too old. But it's me. Just then a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by another unseen mouth. Something's woken up. I'll meet you at the mouth of the gully. Go on. But I can't. Come on, Diana. Not this time. That's pretty brave, Rumlick. Nah, he was right. That's all. This isn't my story. Gobblers! The unbelievable stink of rot oozes from its mouth. It moves with hideous agility, unnerving precision. And soon it will be dead. Woot! Ah! Yes, I poisoned it! Yay! It worked! Nice! Denim got a level. Ooh! Nice! Well... I want to just give him Fatal Flora. Just upgrade it. I mean, look at this guy. He is built to be a Flora master. Yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this a lot. It's an ability I've never seen before, too. And we find Ember Giant's Doom. Doom, 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 doom. It's just a regular spear. But you know what? It could be her replacement for her shovel. At the same time, I like her shovel. Let's replace her staff. There we go. No, wait. Let's give it to him. He doesn't have a sidearm. Quote, or side weapon. Blah. If I never see another one of those things again. Might have to them to thank for killing old Gorgon bones. Yeah, oh, when you put it that way. No regrets from me. Come on. See, here they come. Just a couple weird cave beasts. No match for us when it came to it. Your name is Runelike. You healed me? Couldn't leave you out there like that. Really. Anyway, just glad it worked. Best thing now is to get away from here. Talk as you walk. Yeah, sorry. They follow their own path out. Afternoon flares and begins to fail. Furs and wild herbs scent the track. You must be angry, stuck that way for so long, within sight of a remedy. Angry's not the right word. Lost so much. Father, years with my brother. But today, suddenly have a whole life to live, right? So... the return is faster and more eager. Runelike and the girl, Diana, carry on a conversation. Awkward, but important to them both. This feels like as far as we'll go tonight. Your friend is a very good man. Oh? Yeah? Remember to be proud of him, even while you're sad. The Agakora, the sickness, will take him in time. But the life he's brought back, that matters to him. Be kind about it. Be kind to them both, I must humbly ask you. Neither deserved their fates, but their paths crossed. By the time stars appear, Raytheon and Halius have a fire blazing. A stew of wild onions and mushrooms to fill them all. I've thought about this. Runelike, Raytheon, I want to join your band. You mean the Boars of LIght? That's right! The sky deepens, a moonless sea of stars crossed by fast clouds. They say when a fish is pulled from the pond they grew up in, placed in another, they'll die if they don't find other fish to swim with. My dad, well, Dad would be proud, Diana, and I'll always be, whatever path you take. There are things about this life that always enticed me, too. But it's not all rose-thrown gallantry, as you can see. It's a lot of pain, mud, laughterless silence. Further talk decides it. Young Diana's going to be a hero, in the spirit of the man who rescued her, risking all. Helios the Pilgrim will set aside his wandering to live close to his sister for whatever time he has left. Dinner's long done by the time the siblings go to talk in the tent. Runlik and Raytheon remain out, listening to crickets in the wind. How are your... Breathing gets weird. Things feel kind of frail. Maybe just worn out. A single owl muses out and out, then falls silent. Tired, golden voice left alone in the night. Embers reddened to black. It's not fair, Runlik. Out of nowhere. As Suthin, Cult Starfinder, once said, I'd rather go out with a brave gesture than clinging to a coward's life. We'll keep looking for a cure. We might find it. Every night from then on, Runlik would drink an elixir to ease the pain and slow the illness. He grew it more and more potent, even as it became less and less effective. Still, he'd remain proud of his choice from that day on. Inside the tent. I really just can't believe I'm talking to you, right now. Or if I close my eyes, I'll wake up and... let you sleep before me. Your voice! How'd I get so old? Now please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dion. I want to ask you now. Following a path beside Runlik, when you were a kid, it was always stick swords and dragon battles. But as Dad said, we inherited our mom's eyes and his deft hands. I always felt you could be anything. You know what I'm hoping? I will let you choose. What does she become? I am inclined to give her give her 2. Make her a hunter like the man who saved her. She already has a bow. What do you think? And who knows, maybe I'll get to choose her, Yep, hunter it is. You always were a natural with that bow. Ooh. He gets plus 10 retirement age, which is funny because he has a Gokara now. But... ooh. These are all good. If we give him Flash Cone, he can blind enemies, which is really useful. And he can also enter Grey Plane with it, or an ally. If we give him Rogue, with how he counterattacks, Rogue would let him become hidden every time he kills an enemy on a counterattack, which would then allow him to counterattack again using attacks that bypass defense. 8 is good, it's not as great, and especially this late in the game, I don't really think he needs it. We can also interrupt or give him Ambush, which interrupts enemy movement, which basically if he hits them, they stop. All of these are good choices. I'm leaning towards Rogue or Flash Cone. Ambush is not bad though. And granted, it would be upgrading ambush. Yeah. Alright, you're leaning towards rogue or flash cone. I feel like rogue suits him best, especially because with his, if I'm not mistaken, he can already blind people with his attacks. He has a 25% chance to blind them normally. There you go. Alright. Modela's gonna go there. These guys are headed there. Everybody's traveling. And while they do that, let's actually look at Diana very bad. She's potential, loyal, and gritty. Diana never knew her mother, who left when she and her brother were still young. Her doting father meant the world to her and saw a world of potential in the girl's eyes. One year, an awful illness, Ikakora, infected Diana's father. She and her brother set off to obtain a mythical cure, but met with disaster. Diana was turned to stone, and her brother barely escaped alive. Many years later, her brother returned beside a hero named Runelak, who contracted the same disease and sought the same cure. But Runelak used the miracle remedy to return Diana to flesh, and so accepted that the Agokora would someday claim him. Diana would always feel the weight of that, and know her life belonged to the both of them. Does she even have an ability? No, she doesn't. But then we will also look at Runelak. Let's see his stats. Retirement age 30. Yeah, he gets negative 35. Alright, we're gonna get another calamity. And you know what? I'm not gonna spend it on anything because the final battle will be against Deepists. And this affects none of them. There we go. Alright. It's time. We have all 9 heroes on the same square. The Boars of Light have become a huge group. We're going to save. Alright. Journey into darkness. This is the final fight. When you arrive, you'll have a chance to make final preparations. When this fight is over, the game will end. So, who do we put on the final team? I will let you choose 3. Because I have chosen, or I will get to choose 2. Oh, I know. There we go. All 11 heroes are here. Everyone is fully healed. Everybody's ready. like Runelek should go. So that's one of my picks. Okay. Then I will, I need one Mystic and one, Warrior. How about that? My recommendation is no Modula, no Rochelle, no Celian. Celian is not bad, he's powerful, but those three characters only just joined the party. Also, no Diana. Those four have just joined the party, they have no abilities. If you want to give me a challenge, I could use some of them, but... So, of our warriors, we have Quail, Kine, and Drees. I would recommend one of them, maybe two. I agree wholeheartedly. Denim can help with anybody who's got lower movement, thanks to his tree thing. He can also pin enemies on demand, he can poison them, he can create plants which boost his abilities. He's pretty darn strong, as far as a Mystic goes. And he can gain temporary hit points, which in a long drawn out battle is going to be really nice. So... my recommendation is Denim, at the very least. Raytheon could be useful as well, just for crowd control. We don't really have a healer, quote-unquote, amongst this group. Most of the people we've got don't have aid or tinker. However, if we're looking for someone that does, we will have someone. Senia's pretty good at setting up all sorts of traps. She's got ambush, she's got jump john, she's got quelling moss. She can do a lot to limit the movement of others. So, she could be useful. Raytheon, he's the guy that's, he's got the flame arm, he can blind enemies. His fires do poison now, apparently. So, I'm okay with him. He can also interfuse with stuff if need be. And he's also got the ability to impart fire and stuff like that with his regular attacks if he's near fire. Quail, she's pretty good. Oh yeah, you want him? Alright. As far as our warriors go, Quail is not bad. She's got Untouchable. If she destroys an enemy, she gains invulnerability for 1 turn. Which, against a lot of enemies, That is a very useful ability. I highly recommend having her. Plus, we already have Runelek. If we have Quail, they can get Lover's Revenge if anybody attacks them, but they can also cover each other. Kine. He's a bit older, so his movement rate isn't that great. However, he's got, okay. Kine is really strong as far as damaging multiple opponents. He wields a spear, and he's got broad swipes. So anything within range of him, he will hit everything within range. He could be a really important crowd controller. He's also got Guardian, and he's got Heroism, which is an ability we gave him where he can gain extra attacks and just really just unload. Drees is similar to Kine. She also has Untouchable, I'm pretty sure, and Wolf Call. So when she defeats an opponent, she can add extra speed to everybody else. My recommendation is either Kine or Drees. Though Senia would also work well. Alright, we have picked our team. Let's do this. Castle in the mountain. Crowd control for days, we'll want it. This journey feels interminable. Tunnels curve in long natural arcs. The rolling of buried hills. The cart of rations and equipment they bring is the loudest thing down here. Ambush is a constant threat. Crowded. Their camps, their sleep, their meals, all are muted and misaligned, soon with no sense of time or proper place. Quail got out the cold bacon. At least the fungus burns. Long into their trip, they begin to doubt they'll ever see stars again. Infinite caverns enclose them. Frigid winds gust from the depths, set all the stone throats of the earth singing, a choir of hollow voices. They find and follow the marks they're looking for, and eventually arrive at their destination, having made excellent time. Douse the light, come forward quietly, pass the word back. The outskirts of the deepest fortress seem mostly still. Is it abandoned? Did they know we were coming and leave this place empty? Not abandoned. Prepared. The candle flares. Zuria! Oh, love, I knew you were alive. Sorry, I know I must look so strange. Careful, Kine, we can't be sure of her. I don't remember you. Do you talk a lot? To be honest, you're late. Later than I'd hoped. I've been down here how long now? Losing you tore me apart. I'm sorry. I'll talk about it all if we survive this. If I'd known how long I might be stuck in this place... Well, anyway, it's over now. Zuria guides them to a charred-smelling chamber beneath one of the many stone causeways that lead to the main keep. All are brought in together. I've collected what I could over the years. This forge will still light, and there's tools. Make whatever repairs and modifications you need. I don't know how long we can hide out here, but when the fighting starts, it probably won't stop. Ta-da! Zuria is joining the party again. She's been setting up and waiting our arrival. Right? Well, everyone, anything from the card, I suggest you get it now. They hurry to retrieve what they brought and set to work. I'm so glad you're alive, and I'm proud. I'm sorry. It's alright. It's alright. You're here. I'm here. I look younger, don't I? Younger? Yeah, I guess you do. Can I ask, how have you changed down here? Why don't you kiss me and find out? Flirt! Okay, we have all our final preparations to make. Zurian's strong and ready. Runelak. He's got a regular bow this whole time. I think for him, we're going to give him the crow curve. All the fire. Because he's mostly a counter-based, and he stunts a lot, I feel like him having the fire one, especially with Quail in the party who gives extra crit, or stunt chance, my bad. Good to see him do more crowd control just by countering. The Pine Bow of Bloody Gian. We're not gonna worry about his dagger, he never uses it. Raytheon has Ghost Track. Quail has her Wilder Guard. She's got an axe. She's got a spear. We can give her the Snake Truth. Craft it. Currently, he's got a level 3, one-handed leaf thing, which is not bad. I don't think we're gonna worry about the noon hue. Denim! He's already got the furling wand, he's good. And he's got his heather drab. The Crow Spine Doom. Alright, everybody's got their best gear, it looks like, so... It's their weapons. Fireworld's gore. The Fireworld's gore! Why not? Let's do it. Give him a backup, just in case. I don't think he should ever use it, but he should use this. Okay. I think we're ready. We're ready as we're gonna get. You hear those drums? 3 horned children, 2 merc mothers, 2 chosen, awoken, and 2 slingers. And that's just the beginning. This causeway leads to the heart of the palace. That's where you'll find them, the Deep Queen and her king. Make no mistake, we'll need to deal with both of them. We've met the king, but this queen, what's she like? When you look in her eyes, you see she's worse. You know, it's an amazing feat. Everything they've scraped out, everything they built, you really can't deny it, can you? All forged from the blood of the hopeless. Oh well, no rain lasts forever. I like his sardonic response. Is sardonic the right word? Moving up ahead, Raytheon. So, I would like to point something out that I realized while I was getting ready to do my stream today. The Deepists are a cult. And earlier in the campaign, they made a point of going in and giving people despair. They took out everybody's hope. They attacked the towns. They isolated them. They took over mountain passes. And no matter what the heroes did, they always tried to go at the heart of people, going after the vulnerable and promising them salvation and hope. And they preyed upon that. And I like to think that, or thinking on that, I realized they're very much like a real-world cult. Now, granted, real-world cults aren't leading assaults on towns or whatnot, but they do look for the vulnerable, the dispossessed, the disenfranchised, and they offer them a place of belonging and hope. Basically, they try to supplant any kind of support mechanism they might have and offer themselves as the only alternative. So, in a way, the Deepists are one of the most well-represented examples of a cult. And I was just kind of thinking about that a little bit when I was getting ready. You're all gonna stay right where you're at. All of you melee and jerks. And then I'm gonna Bone Lance. Boom! Thank you! Whew. That was good. Now she's untouchable. Alright. Oh, look! You guys are all in a line for me! Thank you! Nice! That was amazing! He blinded them, poisoned them, burned them! Did somebody say crowd control? Oh, he dodged! I forgot that he can go invisible. Alright, that door goes nowhere. Alright. Let's get everybody up into the door. Oh, I remember this. Alright. He's already hidden. I want to wait another turn before I do anything. Okay. We got everybody at the door. Open it up. 2 Father Fungus. 2 Mush Rocks. 5 Vulcan Slingers. Nice! Stunt chance! There we go. Get one of the slingers. Nice! Got some temp HP. Got him! He's hobbled, so you know what? Just kill the mushrocks. Got him. No more healing for you. Hey, you. Oh, he blocked it. The poison killed it, though. Oh! That was the other thing I was gonna mention. Was that the strength of our heroes is when they can wall together and provide their bonuses together. Basically, if they stick together, they're a lot stronger than if they get blasted away by, say, a Woken Slinger knocking them back. So the idea is, these cults, not only are they acting like a cult as far as an antagonist, but their minions also work to separate you, to drive you apart, to take apart the bonds that you form together. And I just think that's kind of like one of their better features as far as an enemy is concerned, you know? I mean, I'm not exactly thrilled that they do that, but you know, the idea is that they've got mechanics that match who they're supposed to be. Burn! Permaviz. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Haha! We blocked you with a wall! Nice! And with tree call, I'm getting a lot more distance. Oh boy. Come on. Two shadow hunters. leaping and charging with stunning agility at those and shots, hunting for living meat. We also find a speaker of the depths in here, charismatic and clever. She stands upright and raises a songful voice. Her very presence seems to fortify her underlings. We also get 2 more Vulcan, 2 more Hornchilds. So, yeah, we got a lot of baddies coming up. And then we're gonna lay an ambush right there. They'll never see it coming. Those things look really huge. Two more Vulcan are being added. Yeah! Nice, celestial buff. Armor ignored. Get in there. You're gonna stay right where you're at. Yeah! He dodged! Ugh. Ow! Ow! That hurt! Alright, I need you. There we go. Hey, Kine! Nice! I like that she's stunted on that. Now I'll kill it. Oh, she blocked it. Got rid of her infusion. Glad I put up that bone wall. we go! Give her some temp HP! She's blinded. Excellent. There's a lot of enemies coming up on our back. Got her! Hi guys! That worked well. Brought her back! I think that worked really well. Yeah! Nice! Okay. We got some faithful, slow people, move! Move faster! I'm liking how this team works, with just some of their synergies here. Quail's gonna need some healing soon, and I don't have much in the way of heals. But I can do this. Open the door. Ah, Chamber of the Monarchs. This is it. They await us inside. The warm keep smells sweetly smoky. All the articles in here, old though they might be, wouldn't be out of place in Quail's room. or kinds. Pretty cozy compared to what's outside, what their followers endure. And who drew this map? Someone dead long ago, from a dead world. They enter the inner chamber where a huge hearth glows. Zuria, you bring assassins at my back. Here where we made you our guest. The Deep King draws himself up and turns, proceeding into a deeper chamber. If you must slay us to be satisfied, then first hear our story. Come. The great fire burns steady and strong. It claws on a mat of woody fungi, producing the pleasant aroma that hangs in the air here. The Deep King leads them past a vast library, rich in texts that haven't seen light in centuries. How much wisdom dies in darkness? What's that you said? Swirls of dust dance behind them. Dark shapes fill the halls they've left. All sense the weight of the mountain, the gravity of this great mystery, sinking and settling, threatening to entomb them. It just makes me mad, the selfish cowards. Yes, Rulek, at their core, that's what they are. That's what most of us are. Another waft of warm, fragrant air blows from up ahead. We'll talk inside, young ones, and spin no more fictions. Finally, the Deep King ducks under a tenderly carved archway, into a small, well-appointed chamber. The woman standing by the fire sits down a steaming cup. Here they are, my love, our assailants. You were right about Zuria. She betrayed us. Don't be sorry, love. The fault is here. And these others are heroes, yes, indeed. Heroes of this age. You may as well get it over with. Tell them who you really are. What more is there? Are you impatient because you're young, or because you're annoying? I've been patient enough these long years. Very well, then. I'm Eyeless. This man you've dealt with is Lestrand. We're king and queen here. Those names actually sound familiar. I'm sure you remember our tomb, don't you? Here evermore lie Aelus and Lestrand. Their love which protected so many shall cradle their eternal sleep. You're saying we're them, those heroes from long ago. 2 of them, anyway. The lovers, they called us. In a sense, we were once you. Adventuring, fighting to defend the helpless, building what we could. We lost friends. Did it all the right way. You were heroes? You served people? But there was no end to it, you see. We tried, but there was only more death. There was only ever death waiting. Despite all we did for so many, we found no exemption. Doom swallows the meek and strong together. But let me guess, you thought you deserved better than everyone else. You thought you were special? Quiet, Rulek. Older we got, we realized, no matter how much we ever might accomplish, even the story of us, seldom crossing ungrateful lips, would cease to be spoken one day. There'd always been the assumption we'd grow old and retire. We were supposed to be satisfied that we'd live on through our legacy. That wasn't for you, was it? There's a better way! We knew there would be. So we went and did what others in our company dared not do. There was a mysterious woman we'd met in our journeys below the ground, a witch of the deep we'd been tasked to destroy. We entered her seclusion and explained our quandary. The great injustice that death takes heroes in time, just as it does all nibbling mice and measly lives worth less. You took your worries to this witch of the deep, ostensibly a wicked being you'd been tasked to destroy, and then you asked for her guidance? Right, yes. Okay. Wisdom is wisdom. How can you judge what you don't understand? That woman gave us the secret, in payment for her life. the secret to prolong our own lives indefinitely by drinking the spiritual essence of others willingly bequeathed to us. In covenant and to aid us, she summoned our Messiah. He would be our servant and an idol to easy fools. In pot, to test its loyalty, we ordered the thing to slay her. And it did. Our shadow Messiah. You mean that massive beast that haunted us in the cavern, where we had our fateful parley? They haven't seen it since. The monster is willful. It seeks its own end, but that doesn't matter. It was born to a purpose. It served. Anyway, we'd soon formed a plan. Oh, we even hoped to bring our friends into our secret. However, old Jen Lean had been with us since the beginning. I expected her to react with more intelligence. What had to happen did. And soon we devised our model of ascension. Descension, to be perfectly thematic. We began looking for those who would seize their chance. The right words. That's all it takes to peel weak grips from the morals they limply cling to. From our earliest servants to our youngest, we swallowed what they surrendered. Those who came first were able to achieve greater forms, descending, drinking beside us at our endless wells. And from the truly worthy, we took nothing. Better with their essence intact, bodies and minds unchanged, nice to look at, charismatic figures to aspire to. Nice to look at? I mean for the common folk. A quiet moment passes. It's not a grand or remarkable moment in any noticeable respect, but for the span of this moment at least, these powerful individuals, capable of shaping so much of the world's history and future, stand together on the cusp of action. That's what all this was then. Every poor soul who took an oath fed your immortality? Such is the nature of gods, from 1,000 small hearts, enormity. That lesser lives expire in order to extend the lives of the exceptional. Isn't it better? And lest you overlook it, your Zuria partook of our elixir. We took nothing from her. She only benefits, as you can tell, from the sacrifices of those less worthy hearts. What I did to survive among you, I'll carry that shame and carry it longer. That's my burden, but there will be no more. I don't think we have much else to talk about, do we? Even after hearing our story, we're the same! No, we're really not. Never were. We'll let you in. There's no reason for any of us to die. You've earned this. You'll sacrifice nothing, gain everything, forever. Together we can mold the next 1,000 years, and the next. Who'd want to live that long anyway? Endless empty years, eternity among trash. I prefer to be able to look in the mirror. We won't be shaken. The last look that goes between the monarchs is brief. Hard to imagine what they're thinking, or what they might want to tell each other after so long a time. In the end, they say nothing. Deep Queen Iris. Her Majesty moves with gentle precision, meditative purpose, as if all time and consequence were hers to distribute. The worried crease of her brow seems to be her only expression. His Majesty's walk is heavy and grim, and he seems slow to shift his gaze. Even so, he fights with unbelievable ease, natural as breathing. You face Deep King Lestrade. And more Deepists will keep coming. But I will say this. So, if you recall, Zuria was originally a cultist with the Deepists. She was the one we rescued. Pretty darn sure. Yep, she was. She then joined them as a spy, and now stands against their cult leadership. There's a reason I chose her! Also the fact that it would also have emotional weight with 4 of the party members. Nice! Temp HP is always good. You know what? We're gonna give him a tree! They're pinned. I shouldn't have moved her there. Should not have done that. But it's okay. Because if I do this right... Poison! Fire! Hey! Blocked. Ooh, almost got her. Uh-oh. We're gonna want to move out of that space really quickly. No. Nice! We're doing really well here. Just saying. And we won! Fading constellation. In the end, it takes very little time for their breath to still. Once immortal, the monarchs are dead. As the 2 regal corpses are brought out, the crowding deepists melt from sight. They slump amid pillars into shadows, and down dark holes. Despair and confusion congeal on their mute faces. The Deep Queen and her king will never leave this place. They're laid in state in sight of the citadel, the wind-bearing wonder of their underworld. Their ancient perfect flesh takes play. Kine, Zuria, Quail, Rulek, Denim, and Raytheon take what can be salvaged in their small cart, and they go. The journey back is strange and dreamlike. The quiet caverns take on a different character, no longer as threatening as they are cold and empty. Something wrong? This is what they looked like once, isn't it? This is who they were? For a moment they stand by the statues, staring at the stone faces of the 2 monarchs. Oh, my love. Yes, it's hard to fathom. You know I worry. It could have been us. Nah, you're too good, my love. My rose, my light. You're much too good. A gentle net of daylight dips past the entrance of the tomb and pulls them up into the sun-struck woods. The seasons that have gone by under the ground feel splotched under their arms and faces, crusted like mud or clay. Forest air washes them fragrant, clean, and stupefying. Now let's get drunk and have a tomb collapsing party! The old land, the old life. Who will ever know but us? Who will ever dream what could have been? Another 1,000 years. Another and another. What's buried is buried. Lost is lost. Gone is gone. Heroes grow old and their myths expire. Even the mighty constellations die. We're lucky enough to breathe the cold air. Watch the stars burn bright and smile as they leave the sky. We're lucky to wake and sleep in our own power, each contained in one unique span of time. Lucky to run and fall and crack and crumble, our first morning storyless. But on our last night, welcome in legendary company. The end. Echoes die. Complete monarchs under the mountain. We won! Number of towns, 5. Save tiles at the end of the game, 33. Previous years of peace, 42. Final years of peace, 116. Total, 158. Winterlock. True. Trusty shield. Kind was less keen than some to spend evenings reliving the old days. I specifically fought Deepist so I wouldn't have to think about them anymore. Everybody laughing and having fun. Don't tell anyone, but I don't know how many more fights I had left in me. Yeah, Denim, you're looking kinda old. Cinia gathered as many of the company's stories as she could and enlisted Madala to illustrate. Wow, great! This will give the kids nightmares for sure! Wow! There were days Zuri and Kind felt far apart, doing small errands, and when they got dwelling in distances remembered. The graves are getting overgrown, but I left them be. Should I have? The famous parlay. One day, Dries awoke with a lightness in her step. I understand it now. It all makes sense. She vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of sorrow. Aww. Quail developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but she hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. I think, Zuria, you made your grandma proud. Raytheon spent many a happy night in the tavern, enthralling the ladies with tales of his exploits. And that rumor about their unbreakable bones? Totally false! These heroes will be added to your legacy. Kine Oat, Cinia Fell, Dries Lomwell, Runeneck Oat, Rochelle Lomwell, Madala, and Zaria Lomwell. Helly Bread is there. We have Denim already, Raytheon and Quail also in there, as well as Celian. And now we get 3 extra promotions from remaining legacy points. So we get 5 heroes to promote. Naturally, I want to make Raytheon a fabled adventurer. He's got a bunch of cool stuff that's going on, you know. And thank you for the congratulations. Plus, I like the ability that he has for burning fire. Drees has got some cool stuff. But who else do we want to promote? Runelek I want to promote. And promotion, what it does is it allows you to get 2 of their abilities rather than 1. So they'll start out stronger. So with that in mind, who shall I promote? Quail, oh, Denim, I want to promote Denim. The guy is made for stuff like that. Alright, but we have 2 more, and I will let you, the audience, choose. We got Quail, we got Heli, we've got Kine, we've got Senia, Drees, and Zarya. Listen. Also, feel free to ask questions about specific characters. If that'll help you make your decision. All of these are good. Quail and Kine? Alrighty then. Quail Gronstar and Kine Oat. The elemental weapons you discovered in this game have been unlocked in your legacy and will now be available to craft in all future games. Speaking of the legacy, let's go take a look. Hasn't gotten bigger yet. We're getting there, though. We got a Drees! Let's see. We got a Denim. Look at him. Awesome, man. Awesome, man. We got ourselves a Zarya. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, so she does have a retirement age, even though she's technically immortal. Ah, Helly. She was cool for a long time. Quail Gronstar. Here we go. Oh! Interesting. So Igokura does not transfer. That's good to know because she had it at one point herself. Which means Runelek... Oh, he does have an Igokura. Oh, but she loaded into a... Interesting. Because if you look at her history, she contracted Igokura, but she didn't keep it. So I bet if I get Runelek in a game, he'll lose it. see. Ah, Kine. He's got Blood Rage, Untouchable, Backslam Plus, Guardian, and Broad Swipes. And he's got Drees and Runelek as his children. Actually, I want to find Drees again. She is right here. Relationships. Parent, child, and sibling. We have an entire family of 5 here. It's funny that they never show that they're married, though. So there we go. And Raytheon, he lost some stuff but gained some stuff. Oh! Wow! So here's something interesting that I forgot. In this campaign, Raytheon and Celian were both recruited into the same party. Funny. Horn's also around here somewhere. It's interesting that he's got a fire weapon given his father. But when does their mother? All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. It's been fun. I had a lot of fun with this campaign. What do I want to do next? Do I want to do more of this? Would that be something people are interested in? Do you want to see more Wildermyth? You know? Or do you want me to move on to a different game? I know that there's been games that have been suggested to me, and I haven't forgotten about them. Though I suppose that not a lot of people are watching presently, so I should just reach out on the various different channels where I talk with you all. And yeah, this might be fun. But anyway, I had fun. I hope you did too. Night! Yeah, I could try Super Auto Pets for an episode or two. I know that's the one that you were suggesting. And I got another one that someone else was suggesting on a similar line, so hey, you know what? Maybe we should try those a little bit. Maybe then go back to Wildermyth. I think that'd be fun. Because, I mean, look at all the other campaigns we got, you know. We've done Monarchs Under the Mountain. We've done the Enduring War. We've done Age of Ulstrix. We still have Illuna and the Moth. Again. We've tried it twice. And both times, we end with Illuna and the Moth, ending at the first chapter. I want to go through it. It's my favorite campaign. It's against the Thrixel, and I really want to go through it again. I know I say this all the time. All the Bones of Summer is interesting. It's different than all the other campaigns. And then it gives you the perspective of the bad guys, too. And I know Monarchs Under the Mountain also had the bad guys' perspective, where they tell us a lot of their history. All the Bones of Summer, you get chances to actually see the interactions between characters. So when you finally fight them, you actually feel like, hey, I know these guys, and I don't want to fight them. So it's kind of cool. Sunswallower's Wake is another interesting campaign. I played through it. I I was so excited when it came out. I can't wait for the next one to come out. But Sunswallower's Wake is interesting, and it is not like any of the other campaigns. There's a new enemy type that's only in this one. And there's no overarching enemies, so it functions differently. I think it's only a 3-part campaign though, yeah, it's only a 3-chapter campaign, and you can only play it with legacy heroes. So, if we do Luna and the Moth and All the Bones of Summer, at some point we could come in and do Sunswallower's Wake, or we could go into Sunswallower's Wake and actually just bring built over the years and bring them in. I think that'd be fun. Also, I don't think we've done any of these, the 3-chapter, 5-chapter legacy chapters, the ones that don't have an overarching story. They can actually be interesting because they all have random events. And you still have a lot of the play, or the gameplay that you have in the main ones. But it's different. I like it. But with all that in mind, it's been fun, and I will try out Super Auto Pets, and we'll see how that goes. We'll also have to see if my streaming software can handle it. There was a few games I've tried lately that don't work with it, and I don't know why, but yeah. I wish I knew, because I know that they did an update to HoloCure. And I was having fun with it. They added new playable characters, they added new maps, they added new enemy types, and new upgrades and stuff. And I'm like, oh cool, I could stream this for a couple sessions. But ever since the update, OBS will not touch it. It will not capture the game screen. So I need to look into that, do some research, because that might be a fun little thing to do every once in a while. It's a little bit of HoloCure. But yeah, and at some point, like I mentioned before, when we were doing the Boss Factory, I would like to get Saints Row, the new one, at some point, and play through with Mimori. In fact, I'll even use the model that looks similar to that model that we created for that game. I think that'd be fun. Streaming as myself, playing as myself. I actually do want to see my avatar in a game someday. Like, actually running around as Mimori. That would be fun. I think that'd be fun. Would you enjoy that? I know I would. And since I'm learning how to do all these cool things with 3D models and all the special effects and stuff, I think I could pull something off someday. That'd be fun. Speaking of, remember, I am going to do my damnedest to get a stream up tomorrow night, probably late, where I go over a bunch of the cool stuff with my... Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it tomorrow. And the reason being, I want to be able to answer questions. I want people to be able to ask questions and that I can answer them. And if I'm doing it at a time when only I'm going to be up, that's not going to help anybody. So you know what? I will reach out in comments. You know, I'll reach out over Discord, Skype, and all the other locations where I talk to you all. And I'll figure out a time that works for most of you, and we'll go over it. I think that'll work better. And I'll arrange my schedule around that, and we'll have an actual session where, you know, I go over some of the stuff, because as you can see, when I turn left, turn right, all that, my jacket moves with me. The collar is animated, so animated. And there's quick, easy fixes to that I would love to share. But I would also like to, you know, go into more detail on, you know, some of the programs I use and kind of do a retrospective. I know I've already done a session like this way back when I did a behind-the-scenes thing showing everything, but I've learned a lot since then, and I would love to share that knowledge with people, especially because I watched so many videos of other people, and that's how I learned how to do this stuff. I might even link some of their videos in the description of that video, just so that you can go and check out some of their stuff. I think that'd be really awesome. I think that it would be a good way to pay homage to the people that came before me that helped me get to where I'm at now, and it would also give you guys a chance to get a more of a behind-the-scenes look. I know I already did it once before, but again, I think that because I've learned a lot since then, I could probably better answer questions and show you some other cool stuff we can do. So, and I know quite a few people are trying to get started in all this. People keep talking about it, so I'm actually thinking, and this is way ahead of, but I might actually try to apply to do a panel at an anime convention I like to go to and talk about VTubing. I think that'd be fun. Hopefully I'm a little bit more successful by then, but at the same time, I'm also thinking of starting a Twitch integration too soon, so that I'll be on both YouTube and Twitch. I think that'd be great. I think that would open things up and, you know, give people other options to interact with the channel while we're playing and doing fun stuff. So let me know what your thoughts are, you know, reach out to me on Discord, Skype, even in the comment section here. You know, I'd love to hear from you. And I mean that, seriously. All my friends, whatever I say, get back to me. Like, give me comments, tell me how you feel. I very rarely ever get any of that, so please. But anyway, I've made this outro very long, and this music is really loud, so I think it's time to just end the video. It's been fun, having a good night, stay safe out there. Winter is coming, like literally it was snowing today, so be prepared for that.